Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be testing out a few new products from the brand Essence. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Like this video if you enjoy it, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so Essence. If y'all don't know, Essence is one of my favorite brands. It is a drugstore brand, one of the least expensive makeup brands out there, but I do feel that Essence has really good quality products. I decided I went to their new featured section of their website and I got a few things. So I have their Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I have the Essence Glimmer Glow Lipstick. This is a color changing lipstick. I have their Mosaic Blush, which I have never tried before. I don't know if this is a new product. This may have been one of the ones that wasn't new, but I really wanted to try. And then I also have one of their, I have not tried, for as much as I talk about Essence mascaras, I've not tried pretty much their most popular mascara, and that's the Lash Princess. This one has Snow White on it. And then I got one of their eyeshadow palettes. This is the Coral Me Maybe eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I'm gonna test out all of those things here today. I'm gonna give you my first impressions, my thoughts, and yeah, we should have a good time. I'm gonna bring you guys up a little bit and we're gonna get started. All right, Cookie, you set up. Say hi, friends. Annyeong. Alright, so the first product that we're going to test out today is a foundation. So I typically stay away from complexion products at Essence because they're usually really bad at shade ranges. I think historically with some of their foundations, they've had like 6 or 7 shades. With concealers, they've had like 2 or 3 shades. However, back in February, I saw that they came out with a new foundation. It's called the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation, and I was really excited when I saw that this foundation has 31 shades, and the shades seem to be pretty gradient, I would say. I still think it could use a few more shades in the deep and dark. But yeah, I think that they're definitely taking a step in the right direction with their complexion products with this newer foundation. So I thought I would try it out. Back in February, I got a shade. I think I took one of their shade finder quizzes, and it told me to get the shade 170 Neutral Cashmere. When I got it home, first of all, the color that's on the box looks a lot darker than the color that it actually is. I still thought it was a little too dark. So I was going to return it, but their return policy is basically you have to pay for shipping. They do not pay for it themselves. And this product is only, I think, like $6.99. Yeah, this product's only $6.99. I think the shipping to get it back was around $6 or $7. I thought that was kind of a waste. It took me a while to actually get a new shade. So I got the shade 140 Neutral Buff just to show you kind of the difference between the color that's on the box and the color that's actually in the bottle. You can definitely see the difference in what is on the box and what's actually in the bottle. And this is the same shade. This is both shade 140. If you are at Ulta, I would say don't go by what is on the box. Don't look at the color on the box to tell which shade you should get. We are going to try this on. I did already put my sunscreen on. This is kind of the first time in a while that I've actually tried out a foundation. I typically go for tinted moisturizers. I'm gonna go wet my sponge a little bit and I will be right back. So this is the shade 140 Neutral Buff. And typically with tinted moisturizers, I will just use my hands to apply them, but with foundations, I usually use a brush and then go in with a sponge just to make it look smooth. It is just a little squeezy tube. So poured some out on my hand. It definitely is pretty liquidy. And I'm just gonna dot that on. It feels a little, it actually feels thick though when I try and apply it. Okay, well I do think this is a good shade match. So there's that. It smells very fragrant though. So here is with one layer. This is probably just for my taste. This is probably how much I would put on an everyday basis. So this is how we're looking. It actually looks pretty good. It blended out pretty nicely. I didn't think it was going to because it seemed a little stiff and a little like tacky. This is about how much I would typically wear. Just to see if it builds a little bit, I am going to put a tad bit more on. Yeah, I think that builds up nicely. I actually really like how this looks. So that is how we are looking. I would definitely say this is not full coverage, but I think that's kind of understood from the name of this. It's called Pretty Natural. I'm gonna go put on some concealer because I do not have a concealer to try out, but I'm gonna put on a concealer and a bronzer and I will be right back. I am concealed and bronzed. For my concealer, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and then for my bronzer, I did use the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder. I really wish that they would come out with more shades in this. We are gonna move on to blush. So I got the Mosaic Blush to try out. Looks really pretty, and each individual shade looks like a shade that I would use for blush. So I'm not a huge fan of like really pinky shades and really bright pink. I tend to like more coral. Basically these right here, I do have two other blushes from Essence. So I have the blush in the shade Befitting, and then I have the Matte Touch Blush in the shade Blossom Me Up. So these are kind of the shades of blush that I tend to go for. This is the shade All You Need Is Pink. Not a lot of kick up at all. Pretty. I've really enjoyed wearing blush lately. Yes, I like this. I like it a lot. I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's pretty. I like it. It applies nicely on the face. It's not too much all at once. So, let's go to the next product. Alright, so moving on to eyeshadow. So they had a few in this same format. They have the I like to mauve it. I know some people say mauve. I say mauve. So I like to mauve it, but I know it's probably I like to mauve it. They have Bronzed This Way, Dancing Green, Ice Ice Baby, and this one Coral Me Maybe. Oh, Call Me Maybe. And then Taupe It Up. And they're these nice kind of monochromatic. It kind of remind me of like ColourPop palettes. 6 shades. These have 3 matte shades, 3 shimmer shades. I'm going to use this shade right here, and that is going to be my crease shade. And this does have a mirror, which is nice and portable. So far, I'm really liking this. So I'm trying to decide what shimmer shade to use. Here's 1, 2, and 3. All of those look really nice. I think I'm gonna go with the kind of goldish shade. And it kind of has a bit of a pink undertone too. I don't think I've ever put on eyeshadow with my index finger. Alright, so here we go. A bit more of a close-up. What do we think? Now, we're going to try out the mascara. So I've heard really good things about the Lash Princess mascara. I think it's one of their most popular mascaras. I have tried almost every other mascara from Essence. They are my favorites. My favorite one is the False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. So this is the Lash Princess Mascara. This particular one was in collaboration with Disney. the Snow White. I think they also had a Little Mermaid, an Ariel one. So let's go in. Alright, dang. Oh my gosh. So this was just one. I haven't gone back in yet. And look at that. Look at that difference. That's amazing. Can you tell which one's which? Which one do you think has the mascara on? Now, as I've said before in a lot of other videos, any mascara is going to make a big difference with me because I have such blonde lashes. But still, that's lengthening and volumizing in my opinion. We only have one product left. It is the product that I was most intrigued by. It is the Glimmer Glow Color Changing Lipstick. Looks like this. Very intrigued. Glimmer Glow lipstick. It's $3.99 by the way. Comes with an outstanding sparkle but leaves nothing more than a soft rosé tone on your lips. The pH technology will adjust the color to your personal pH level, resulting in a beautiful and natural color. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it straight on the lips. I love how it feels. It feels really nice and moisturizing on my lips. I'm not a huge fan of the like big glitter particles that are left on my lips. So you could see there are like big pieces of glitter that are on my lips. I wouldn't put this color with this eye look, and I don't typically wear cool toned colors, which I think this is definitely more of a cool tone shade of pink. But I do really like the color. I'm very surprised by that. Let's wrap this up, talk about these products, what I liked, what I didn't like. Let's do it. Okay, so sorry, I finally went and put on some brow gel, which I actually already finished filming this whole video before I realized I was trying to do the thumbnail for my video, and I was like, why does my face look so weird? I was like, why do my eyes look so weird? So to wrap up and kind of review, the first product we tried out was the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I absolutely loved this. So this is $6.99. It comes in 31 shades, and I have the shade 140 Neutral Buff. It was a little bit tacky when I was tapping it on my face, so I thought it wouldn't be super easy to blend, that it would kind of tug at my skin, similar to the Smashbox Tinted Moisturizer that I just recently tried out. Which if you did not see that video, I will link it up in the cards above. It actually blended out really well. I went in a second time with more, which I probably wouldn't do on an everyday basis, but I think this looks really nice and it looks very natural. It has a bit of a glow to it. You can definitely see I'm not wearing any kind of highlighter or anything like that. I'm a little concerned about the fragrance. That's the only thing I'm concerned about because, as I've said before, I don't break out very often, but when I do, it's usually because of a product that I've been trying out. I really liked the foundation. I think it looks really nice, very glowy, healthy looking skin, a very natural finish. So yeah. Moving on, the second product that I tried out, this is the Mosaic Blush. So this is $3.99. It comes in 2 shades. I have the shade All You Need Is Pink. Really loved this. It gives definitely a nice natural flush to the face. This was also really easy to work with. It was something that you could definitely build up, and I definitely prefer blushes like that, whether they're powder blushes or cream blushes, so really enjoyed that. The next product was the Coral Me Maybe eyeshadow palette. I think this was definitely one of my favorite products that I tried out today, just because these palettes are $3.99. You get 6 shades per palette. They have 6 of these palettes in different colors available. You could get all 6 palettes for, I think, like $24. So for less than 30 bucks, you can get 36 different shades if you get all of these palettes, if you are interested in that. That is just such a great deal, and to me, these performed really well as well. Next up was the mascara. So this was the second of my 2 favorites that I tried out today. So I'm pretty sure that the Snow White and the Disney Princess ones are not available anymore, but the just regular Lash Princess mascara is definitely a product that they always have on their site. I really loved it. It has a fluffy wand, but it still gives you that lengthening effect for your lashes, which I really enjoy. I don't really like those plasticky, bristly wands that kind of like hurt your eyelids as you're trying to put on mascara. Definitely gave a really nice voluminous lengthening look to my lashes. This will definitely be going into my drawer for everyday use. And the last product that I tried out was the Glimmer Glow color changing lipstick. I definitely thought it was a gimmick and that it would just be something fun to try out on my channel, but I did end up really liking it. It's pretty much dried down on my lips. I would say it has faded, but it has left a little bit of a stain on the lips. I actually like this color more than what was there when I first applied it. It does still have a few specks of glitter left over, so it's a bit of a gimmick, but I would say it still is something that looks nice on the lips. It's $3.99, so if you want to try it to see what color it looks on your lips, definitely go for it. Alright y'all, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also give this a thumbs up if you liked it. If you are into fitness, I do have a new fitness channel. I will link it in the description box down below, also up in the cards above if you'd like to go check that out. I do at this point have like 5 or 6 videos up, and I am adding new videos twice a week over on that channel. Twice a week over on this channel, so make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.